The hidden story. Inside both sides of the blade. Some albums feel like opening someone's diary, one that doesn't hide its pain, doesn't mask its vulnerability, and refuses to dress itself up in anything glamorous. Both Sides of the Blade by Max McNown is exactly that kind of album. Honest, raw, and filled with gentle but unforgettable cuts that make listeners see pieces of themselves reflected in every melody. The album has 10 songs, but they feel more like 10 fragments of memory. 10 emotional journeys passing through landscapes of joy, sorrow, regret, and growth. Each track isn't just a story. It's a small, intimate corner of Max's heart, a place where things he once kept to himself are now quietly, trustingly shared. The album opens with Both Sides of the Blade, a deliberate and symbolic choice. From the very first lines, Max pulls listeners into the feeling of a double-edged blade. Love can be the most beautiful thing in the world, but it can also be what hurts us the most. The song paints two people who were once incredibly close but now stand on opposite sides of their emotions. Max's voice doesn't shout. It stays steady and low, as if he's trying not to tremble while facing the truth. That sometimes, love simply isn't enough to keep two people together. Its softness makes the heartbreak feel even sharper. Moving into Dream Run Dry, the album steps into a space of exhaustion, a place where dreams that once burned brightly have dimmed to embers. Run Dry is exactly what the song conveys. The confession of someone who feels they've been running too long and too far, until all the passion that once fueled them has thinned into a faint breath. But Max, even in fatigue, keeps a spark of hope alive, as if saying, if I keep going, maybe one day the dream will refill itself. The song isn't melodramatic, it's a heavy sigh, weighted but not hopeless. 97 shifts to a completely different mood. Nostalgia. It's the kind of track that makes you see your own youth reflected in it. Carefree days, slow afternoons, simple memories that have somehow become precious enough to hurt when touched. 97 might be a year, a moment, a memory, or a person. But whatever it is, it represents something universal, the older version of ourselves, the one we wish we could return to. With its gentle melody and soft vocals, the song becomes one of the album's warmest, quietest moments. Unlike the gentle nostalgia of 97, Window in the Wall feels like a painfully honest look at the emotional barriers between two people. The image of a window in the wall is powerful. Two people can still see each other, still speak, even reach through that window, yet remain separated by a solid, invisible barrier. The song isn't about a breakup. It's about the helplessness of loving someone while being unable to step fully into their world. There's fatigue here, and there's hope. But above all, there's acceptance. Sometimes no amount of effort can break down a wall that has existed for far too long. From Me to You feels like an unsent letter. It's the softest, most delicate moment on the album. Max sings as if speaking to someone he once loved deeply, saying the things he wishes he had said earlier, or later. It isn't a song of blame, it's a song of gratitude mixed with regret. Each line feels handwritten, a little shaky but deeply sincere, addressed to someone who may no longer be in his life. The album then moves to Fishing Line, a song built on a subtle but brilliant metaphor. A fishing line is thin, fragile, easy to snap, yet capable of holding things much stronger than itself. In the song, the fishing line becomes the invisible ties between two people, delicate enough to break at a touch, but somehow still holding them together. Max writes as if describing a relationship caught between closeness and distance, one that could be released at any moment, yet for reasons neither fully understands, continues to hold on. It's a track that makes listeners reflect on the fragile strings they've once held in their own hands. Willfully Blind pulls the album into its heaviest emotional territory. This is a song about choosing not to see the truth, choosing not to face what you already know is wrong. Everyone has lived through a moment like this. Knowing a relationship is no longer healthy, knowing you're hurting yourself, yet telling yourself it's fine. Max doesn't tell the story dramatically. He admits it gently. He's not angry at the other person. He's angry at himself for being willfully blind. It's the kind of song that makes you feel like Max is naming something you felt but never dared to say out loud. With Snowman, the album turns colder, more fragile. A snowman is beautiful, charming, but destined to melt. The song is a reminder that some people come into our lives with warmth, but were never meant to stay. Max doesn't linger in sadness. He accepts it softly. Some things are created to disappear. Macbeth is the most metaphorical track on the album. Inspired by Shakespeare's tragedy, the song speaks of ambition, misguided choices, and the price paid for stepping too far away from oneself. But Max tells the story in a grounded, relatable way, not as a grand tragedy, but as the small mistakes we all make. Choosing the wrong person, trusting the wrong moment, ignoring the warnings of our intuition. It feels heavy but achingly real, like looking into a mirror you're not sure you're ready to face. The album closes with Running on Empty, a perfect final track. It's a song about being exhausted yet moving forward anyway. Max's voice is lower, slower, like someone who has walked a long, emotional road and now only has enough strength left to say, "I'm tired, but I'm still going." What makes the song powerful isn't the pain, it's the persistence. Even when the heart is worn down, even when life knocks you to your knees, you keep walking, because that's the only way through. When the last note fades, the album leaves you with a very real sense of growth. Not the bold, triumphant kind, but the quiet maturity that comes after many wounds, many lessons, and many moments of accepting that life always has two sides of its own. Beauty and pain, hope and despair, loss and connection. Yet somehow, Max makes it all feel gentle, reminding listeners that no matter how sharp the blade, we can still hold it with hands that have learned both endurance and release. If this breakdown resonated with you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps more listeners discover Max McNown's music, and it helps this channel continue bringing you deep dive stories like this.